We are in Season 5 going up against Gilbert83 right here. This is going to be a little bit different of an episode. A lot of the times I do these like a lot more faster pace and whatnot, but this time I kind of wanted to analyze what went wrong here in this first match, and so what did I correct, right? And so I would say the big thing is going to be the rocket towers. So rocket towers are what changed with the, I guess it'll be a modifier change next time, and it was a tower change this time. Hopefully I do release this on the day that I intend to, which would mean happy Tortured Poets Department Day for Taylor Swift people. Where's my Swifties in the chat with me? But anyway, okay, sorry, I have to say at least one thing cringy, I think, every episode, but yeah. So here's what went wrong, right? First off, I'm testing a different deck that I'm not like super familiar with on a change, you know, so the towers changed, right? And I went with the one that I'm not as good with, right? If that makes sense. So General Drakisath, I guess that's the leader of this one. You can see that this was the key right here. Gilbert83 took out my tower, and that's the key. It's like, it seems to be whoever takes down this tower, Gilbert's taken out both of these. So my tower on the left, my tower on the right. I did take out Gilbert's tower on the right, but you can obviously see their tower on the left still stands. They're at the top, and so they're obviously just dominating. I mean, look at this. Just even taking the chest from me. I made some really foolish moves. I was in trouble. And so it was very clear to me, for one, like, I don't really have a good siege. I don't really have something good for taking out those towers. I did have this earth elemental, but like I didn't really use it. So not really utilizing the asset that would be for taking down those towers, at least at this point in the match. I don't remember if I even pulled that card out right here to come. Yeah, there we go. Maybe earth elemental. See if we can take that tower, because we are pretty much done for. And so that is going to be the result. Not to spoiler alert you guys, but it's because then we want to see, do we fix it in the next matchup, right? Is now that I'm thinking like, okay, Season 5, we got the tower changed. That's what you got to do. That seems to be the strategy. So just beeline it, gun it for the towers if you are not winning. And by all means, I am not the expert of PvP. I've talked about this a lot in these videos. I'm just like, hey, please don't listen to me as like the authority on it. But I do think I at least have a good handle on what goes right and wrong in the matches that I can display. And I really wish that I could just show matches that you guys play and commentate over those. That would be so much better. So you're gonna see this next matchup, Dr. Kendo versus Sty. I know what you're all thinking, right? We're taking out a certain vowel in this one. Maybe an extra T. That could be their name. I don't know. But hey, I'll just go with Sty. Maybe let's give them the benefit of the doubt, right? But okay. So notice what's happening right here. Center pathway, especially on this map. When you're talking about this map, like you know that the chests are going to come up right here, but it's really just 3 straight paths, like vertical, straight up and down, right? And so I did kind of send something on each one, mainly just to try to get their gold. So that was nice. I did take that. So things to be cognizant of, right, if you're going up against somebody in a matchup on this map. But hey, we each took a chest, and it looks like they've got General Drac over there. But you noticed, of course, on my left side, I did send up the siege. So I do have Gargoyle now. That's not usually in this deck or this set that I use. With, of course, Sylvanas. Probably my favorite leader hero right now. Once Warcraft Rumble does add a troll hero, man, I'm going to be all over that. But, ladies and gentlemen, it does look like Sty at least is trying to kind of gauge and read what I'm going to do, right? Because now they have sent out the Pyromancer. Of course, Gargoyle's a tank, right? And so we can just safe pilot on that once we've got the gold, and we are going for the chest. So this is good. It's kind of like going to advantage us in multiple ways. Boom, the smackdown. That Gargoyle just takes that tower really quickly. That was nuts. So we do look to be in really good shape right here. I mean, that was the key, right? We went for that tower. So if they would have just beelined it for my tower, it would have been a lot better chance, eh? Because if you have the meeting stone, then you just have this direct pathway right into their base. And so you can see I'm taking advantage of that with Sylvanas. We're also going to drop the safe pilot for diversion to get some extra hits. If you can just kind of keep them, your minis spaced apart, you're going to be doing a lot better, because if they're spaced apart, the rocket tower, it does have that kind of area of effect splash a little bit, but again, if they're apart, then you're solid from that. So boom, very quickly, hey, Gargoyle can barely even get that finishing blow for another victory here. Season 5 PvP Warcraft Rumble.